Hello everyone, welcome to your own channel. So if you remember, in the last video we were talking about function overloading, and if you have not seen that video, please I would suggest that watch that video first, because in this video we will make programs based on function overloading only. So if you remember, what is function overloading? In function overloading we make functions with the same name. Where is the difference? The difference will be in the either type or number of parameters. Fine. So let's start with the programs. I have taken these programs from the previous year question paper. So first program is design a class to overload a function series as follows. So first function is, if you see, three functions are there having the same name: series, series, series. Where is the difference? Number of argument, here it is 2, here it is 1, here it is 0. Or there can be the type, but here the number of parameters are different or number of arguments are different, right? So first function is void series int x comma int n. It is given, fine. So you have to make this function only. You cannot change any parameter or the function name. You have to use the same as it is. So in this function, what you will do, you will display the sum of the series. Sum of the series we have already done in the class 9 playlist. So if you have any problem in the series based question, you can watch from there in class 9 playlist, series based questions. Fine. So what is the series? X raised to power 1 plus x raised to power 2 plus x raised to power 3 up to x raised to power n term. So it's a simple series. In the second, one parameter is there, and what we have to do? We have to display the series 0, 7, 26, 63, and in the third you will need to find out this sum of this series. Fine. So we will make function one by one. So let's start. So if you have noticed in the program, there was no main method. Fine, only three functions were there, series function. So if main method is not asked, then no need to make it. You will simply make the user defined functions. Whatever is asked, do that. No need to make the main method. Fine. So I have removed that two function because of the lack of space. So I will write one by one. So first is, only the first function is there. So let's make the class first. Class overload. So you can take any name. I am taking overload. Then first function is void series int x int n. So whatever is given in the question, you will write as it is. And in this function, we need to find out the sum of this series. Simple series, x raised to power 1 plus x raised to power 2. And for raised to power, we use the function power function. So to find out the sum, we will take a variable of double type, double s equals to 0.0. Then for int I equals to 1 to n, I less than equals to n, I plus plus, s equals to s plus. Now power function we will use. Power function is of math class. Math dot power, in bracket we will pass x comma I, right? And then we will display system dot out dot println s, value of s. So this is our first function, right? Now we will see the second function. So in the question, the second function is void series int p, right? Only one parameter. And in this function, what we have to do? We have to display the following series. So if you can see the series, what is the series? 0, 7, 26, 63. I hope it is clear to you. 1 cube minus 1, 2 cube minus 1, 3 cube minus 1, 4 cube minus 1, and so on. Fine. So you have understood the logic now. So let's make second function. We will write here void series. So we will pass one parameter int p, right? Now we need to display only, so no need to take as simple, we will write for int I equals to 1. How many terms are there? P terms. So the loop will go up to P terms I plus plus, right? And in this we will display the terms. So simply system dot out dot println I cube I into I minus 1, right? And then for close, function close. So this was the second function. Now only the third function is left. In third function, no parameter is given and we need to display the sum of the following series. Display the sum of following series, and the series was 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 up to 1 by 10, right? So let's make the third function now. Void series without parameter, right? So how will you find out the sum of series? Again, to find the sum, we will take a variable double s1 equals to 0.0. For int I equals to, so as it is started with 2, so I equals to 2, I less than equals to 10, I plus plus, right? And in that s equals to s plus 1 by I, right? And to make it double, we will add 0.0. So 1.0 slash I. Close the for loop, and outside the loop we will display system dot out dot println s, and then void function close, and then the class close. So if no main method is asked to make in the question, so no need to make it. Whatever is asked, do that only. So here it is, the second program. So first let's understand the program. So design a class to overload a function polygon. Void polygon, two parameters are passed. One is int type and another is char type, int and char ch. What is the purpose of this function? To draw a filled square of side n using the character stored in ch. Fine. So whatever character is passed here, that will be filled in the square of side n. So example is given. It is given in the question only. Input value of n 2. Suppose value of n is 2 and ch is o. So it should be displayed like this. Fine. So length and breadth is same as it is square, and this character should be displayed, right? Now the second function, void polygon, two parameters are passed. What is the purpose? To draw a filled rectangle of length x and breadth y using the symbol @. So here the symbol is specific, @. We will pass two parameter x and y, length and breadth, and the output should be like this. If x is 2, y is 5, the output should be this. Fine. So it should be filled with the @ symbol. So one by one we will make it. Let's understand the question first. Now the third one is void polygon to draw a filled triangle shown below. So here it is written that whatever the in example is given, you have to draw that only. And these two are generalized, but here it is specifically. So if 3 rows are there, you have to draw the 3 rows. And this is a filled triangle with 3 rows. So one by one we will make. So let's make, so let's start with the class overload, right? And then we will make the first function void polygon, and in that we will pass the two parameters int n and char ch, right? So to draw this pattern, we will use the nested for loop. For int I equals to 1, I less than equals to n, I plus plus, right? This is for rows. If n is 2, so how many rows are there? 2. Now for columns, we will use for int j equals to 1, j less than equals to n, j plus plus, right? So if I is 1, j कितनी बार चला आपका? 1 से 2 तक. If n is 2, I am just taking the example. When I is 1, j will be 1 to 2. If n is 2, so 2 times चला, right? So whatever the value of n it is, and then what we have to display? We have to display the character. So system.out.print, not println, right? Because we are displaying in the same row. System.out.print, what is the character? ch over here, so we will display ch. And after completing the inner loop, when it will come out, so cursor should come in the next line, and to bring the cursor in the next line, we will use system.out.println, right? And then the outer loop close. Again it will become 2, j will go up to 1 to n, and again it will display the ch, right? So this was about first function, void, polygon, int and char. So its output will be like this if n is 2 and ch is o. Right, now we will make the second function, and in the second function 2 parameters will be passed, int x, int y, to draw a filled rectangle of length x and breadth y, right? With the character is also given in the question with the character, which one? @ right? Chaliye, so let's make void polygon, second function void polygon, and in this we will pass 2 parameter, int x and int y, right? Again the nested loop for, see, example was given @ again @ fine. One example is given if x is 2 and y is 5, right? So x is 2, so x for rows, so for int I equals to 1, कब तक चलेगा? x तक, I less than equals to x, I plus plus, right? This is the outer for loop, and for inner, for int I equals to j equals to 1, j less than equals to y, j plus plus. When I is 1, j will go 1 to y. If y is 5, so it should display 5 @. So what shall I give here? System.out.print @. It is given in the question @, that's why I am giving here @, right? And when it comes out from the inner loop, the cursor should come to the next line. And how will we bring the cursor in the next line? Simply system.out.println, and outer loop will be closed. So again I will be 2, j will go up to 1 to y only. If y is 5, so again it will display @ 5 times. So this is a generalized program, not because we have taken int x, int y. So x value can be anything and y value can be anything. So this is a general function. I hope it is clear. Now the third function is left, and in the third function it is given that the function without any argument to draw a filled triangle as shown in the example. So what was given in the example? To draw a filled triangle as given in the example. So what was given in the example? Simple triangle was there, 1, 2, 3. So we will make the third function here, void polygon right? And how will you display that? Again, we will use the nested for int I equals to 1. How many rows are there? 3 rows. I less than equals to 3, I plus plus 4, int j equals to I equals to 1, j equals to 1, j less than equals to, when I is 1, j should be 1, when I is 2, j should be 2, when I is 3, j is 3. So loop कहाँ तक चलेगा? j equals to 1, j less than equals to I. जितना I है उतना ही j चलेगा, ठीक है? And then we will display, what we have to display? Asterisk system.out.print asterisk. And when it comes out from the inner loop, it should, cursor should come in the next line, system.out.println. Fine. So now we will close the for loop and then we will close the function. So now let's see the third program. Design a class to overload a method volume as follows. Double volume, double r. So one parameter is passed, only radius. And this function returns the volume of sphere using the formula. Formula is also there, 4 by 3 into pi into r cube, right? So function is given, r is here, so simply we will apply the formula. Same way, another volume function is there with 2 parameters. It will return the volume of cylinder using this formula. Same with the third function, volume with 3 parameters, returns the volume of cuboid using the formula V into L into B into H. So if you have noticed, in most of the question, main method is not asked. Or simply you need to design a class with the functions given, right? So let's start. So let's make the class first. Class, I am writing here overload again, overload 1, let it be. Then first function is double, return type is double over here. Function name is volume and one parameter is passed, double type. R is for radius, right? Now what we have to do? We have to take a variable. You can take any variable, double, let it be V only. We will initialize with 0.0 and then we will calculate V equals to 4 by 3.0 asterisk 22 by 7.0 asterisk R asterisk R asterisk R for R cube, right? And then we have to return, what we have to return? Volume, and volume is assigned in V, so return V, right? Same way we will make the another function, and in another function 2 parameters are passed as it is given in the question, double R double H, right? And it returns the volume of cylinder using the formula. What is the formula for volume of cylinder? V equals to pi r square H. So pi is 22 by 7 r square into H. So it is already given in the question. So let's make it quickly. Double, again the volume, same name. We will pass 2 parameter, double R and double H, right? And then for its volume we will take V1 equals to 0.0, V1 equals to 22 by 7.0 asterisk R asterisk R asterisk H, and we will return what? V1. Simple. So in third function 3 parameters are passed, double L, double B and double H, double H, and it returns what? It returns the volume of cuboid using the formula L into B into H, L into B into H. So let's quickly make the third function, double volume, 3 parameter we will pass, double L, double B, double H. Same way we can take the int also. Okay, double is given as a parameter, so we will take double only. Double V2 equals to 0.0, then V2 equals to, because all parameters are double, so that's why we have taken V2 as double. L into B into H. Same way, return type is double, so we will return what? V2. This is function clause and this is class clause. So this is a class having function, volume with different parameters. So everything is given, you just need to write systematically. Fine. So I hope now you have got some idea about the programs comes in the exams. Fine. In the next video, we will discuss about constructors. Thank you.